not as extensive of a list as I thought it was going to be. I thought we had way more rentals.
I'll give you the stats. Out of 289 movies, there have been 81 rentals. And Amin is gone.
I think he said he couldn't hear us, but it was hard to know because he was shoveling food into his face as he was podcasting. It's always a good time to do it. Oh, I gotta eat. That's what it'll be.
Give me 10 minutes so that I can eat.
So that I can eat in 15.
Here.
Give me 10 minutes so I can eat in 15.
Just ask for 15.
Yeah, that's all it's gotta be. This is a 40-minute podcast. We got time.
I mean, I went the other way. I think once I counted them up, I thought I was like, damn, that's kind of a lot.
Well, I guess I thought maybe bad rentals is what I mean, because there was a lot of like pretty okay ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was thinking
if you rent a movie and then we all file it and it's a sweep, and that's the only way that we can watch it is if we rent it, then it's worth it.
It was weird to me that Horrible Bosses 2 was a rental. I don't remember that being the case, but maybe because I own it, so I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah. Also, it was a weird time in the first.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh yeah. Back in the before times.
I could go and I could see all of, like, it's linked to my Apple iTunes TV account, whatever. I could see the rental in 2020, but I couldn't see it in 2019. So I'm wondering if I didn't use it in 2019 or what was going on. But yes, out of 289 movies, there have been 81 rentals.
Okay.
That's 28%. And that's 29 by Zach, 26 by Amin, 16 by me, and 10 bonus movie, guest movie. So that gives you the 81. So that seemed high to me, honestly.
Thought it'd be higher.
I thought it'd be more. Yeah, I thought it'd be more terrible rentals. A lot of fire rentals in there.
Look,
my
man,
list is not as deep as I thought it was going to be.
Usually, the decision to go rental is because it's one of two things. Either A, man, we got to do this movie, or B, it wasn't a rental when I picked it, but by the time, whatever the month rolled around, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's
what I did. That's what I wasn't able to count is like the movies that we watched, but then
where the apps
rentals for
no
rentals
not for the people,
the audience.
For the audience. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones where, all right, next week's movie is Planet of the Apes, and then by the time
we go to watch
it's a rental now.
Huh. Yeah. So I feel like I updated those, but I don't remember which ones those were.
Yeah. I don't either. But that's what I count as a rental. Did I have to rent it? Is basically that's all it comes down to. Did I rent it? Then yes.
Or the times where it's like, hey, if you have a library card, and I'm like, I'm not a fucking dork, so I'll just rent it. Yeah.
You just
call back
on that.
He just picked the Hoopla movie.
I did.
Is that Hoopla?
I did.
You watching Hoopla?
No, I don't have a library card.
No.
Fucking 43 years old. I would have a library card.
That's right. I like to read.
I have the internet at I can buy a book whenever I want to.
That's why Jeff Bezos gets to have a $50 million wedding right there.
Yes, you're welcome, Jeff.
Our country is fucking falling apart, man. My mom rents movies from the library like every fucking week.
I
rent from
them?
Apple.
DVDs? I thought you get them for free.
I don't have a DVD player.
Well, rent for free.
If you do, you can watch Galawalkers twice a day.
I would love to. And my Spanish edition of Norm.
She'll request a movie, and it'll take them, I don't know, a while to either have it returned by someone else and then transferred to her branch so that she can get it.
This is
kind of like a Cinephobe listener. They requested like years in advance.
System. This is a crazy system.
People did this, man, for a long time.
I know. It's 2025.
Still going down like that, though.
Redbox
Imagine if you went to Blockbuster.
Does she still read a newspaper with like the bamboo sticks on the side?
What?
That's what they have at the library. No, don't gong that. Why is that gong?
Absolutely.
What?
Did you hear the shock in my voice? The way I said what?
What were we talking about? I don't even know.
Bamboo's not a gong.
That was absolutely.
I have bamboo shakes from Sheets and Giggles.
You tempted me, man.
I do have bamboo sheets.
From where?
Or maybe they're eucalyptus sheets. I don't know. Who can say?
They're from Sheets and Giggles.
God forbid you know what you're sleeping on.
I just know they're comfortable.
Guys, Keith David, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I know. I watched that video. It was great.
Yeah, it was great. He really didn't know. He really was just like, he was like, okay.
Or he's so ass off.
You know what I learned because of that, though? What his Instagram handle is.
What is it?
Silver throat.
Throat.
Silver throat.
Silver throat. Yeah.
At Silver throat.
All right, then, Dutch.
Coming around to it.
You like it, I love it.
It probably means his voice, Amin.
Absolutely.
Not that he's deep throating people. So you can relax. Your homophobia can go down a little bit.
No, actually, and that's the part I was shocked at. It's like you deep throwing people apparently not as well as someone else though.
Yeah, second place.
But that's humility, right? The guy knows.
Who got gold?
Why? He won his ass?
Zach's like, you're looking at him.
Oh, yeah, I think I got the gold throat.
Yeah, I think I've got the golden throat. Thank you.
Look, let me just say this. Now, I'm not gay, nor do I believe Gerard Butler is. But if I were, I think that might be the worst blowjob I could ever get.
It'd be terrible, especially with how jowly he is now. No way. No way.
Welcome to Cinephobe Top 5, AKC. What? What do y'all do this?
Keep going.
What is so funny?
Why can't it just be funny? Why can't that just be a funny moment?
Why is it I want to laugh too? How about that?
You're not laughing. You're yelling at us.
I want to laugh. That's what I'm saying. I want to laugh. Why don't you show me what's so funny?
That moment was funny.
Just laugh if you want to laugh.
Yeah, that moment was funny.
I'd like to be made to laugh by something funny. What's funny about it?
The whole moment, the pause, the intro, it's just all funny.
How is it funny? Funny how? Like a clown? Like it amuses
just
you?
like a clown.
You motherfucker.
This idea is just straight up bad. That algorithm is busted. It's among the worst ideas I've ever heard. Top 5 easily.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Amin's drunk this evening, y'all, but he's got 5. CT5.
Welcome to Cinephobe Top 5, aka CT5. This is the companion podcast to the top 10 in the nation, maybe in the world, TV and film review. You know, I'm going to say the world. It's not a podcast in Uzbekistan that's knocking us out. Top 10 in the world, Chico. What, because I said Chico?
No, because you said Uzbekistan.
Oh, okay. TV and film review podcast. If you're not listening to Cinephobe, stop right now. Go listen to Cinephobe. Look up a movie that you've seen so you can have a good frame of reference. Take a listen. Maybe listen to the glossary episode so you can get up on the lingo. And then what you're going to realize is, man, I want to listen to another and another and another. And once you do that, you're going to start to realize there are themes in the stuff that we do. There are kind of themes that emerge in the stuff that we do. And those themes, well, they find their way into rankings made by us. Top 5 rankings of things that we enjoy from these movies, like the best songs, like movies that we wish qualified for Cinephobe, like best overall movie villains, movie sidekicks, worst cops in all these movies,
worst
to name a few. Cops.
Oh, cops. Sorry.
Yeah, cops with a P. Quaps. Maybe I should have said quaps. What's
deep.
Quaps?
You're not going to call the cops?
There you go. So, basically, we go from the Cinephobe lore and we rank our top 5 in a category of our choosing, and we include 2 outside looking ins or OLIs. This week, the worst rentals in Cinephobe history. Now, Mayes explained a little bit in the cold open. We are counting rentals as the movies that we chose knowing that we had to rent them. If we chose a movie that was available on HBO Max, and by the time the episode came out, it was a rental for you listeners, sorry, those don't count. We're talking about ones where we walked in, eyes wide, ready for battle, saying, okay, I guess we're going to have to rent this one. The order goes Zach first, I go second, Mayes goes third. Zach, what is your first outside looking in or OLI?
This one got knocked down a little bit just because it's no longer a rental, because it has been made available, I'm assuming forever, based on the marriage and the partnership that is here. But I knew it was a rental at the time. It was right in the thick of the rental wars. Mm-hmm. It involves multiple times of humor, of comedy, with deer piss. It's Grown-Ups too.
That was a rental.
Yeah, that was a rental. That was back before the Netflix Sandler partnership.
Before everything was just housed.
Yeah. This was retaliation for you really being a dick.
What was retaliation for? Do you remember?
It might come up later. So this was retaliation, and I knew it was a rental, and I picked it because it was a rental, and because I knew it would be hated and would be laborious.
Look, if you are a newish listener to Cinephobe, there was
a time where Amin was really being awful with his picks.
It was no. That's not what happened.
That's 100% what happened.
That's not what happened. What happened was
go back and check tape.
They were sure. Go ahead. I wish you would, because then you could listen and we get some more spins on them earlier episodes. But basically, there was a tension brewing between us, and it culminated. Not that kind of tension. It culminated in something we called the rental wars. And it was basically
the rental wars have.
Yes. Basically, we were so upset at each other that we not only were trying to pick movies that we knew the other person hated.
100% started this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at the timeline.
Look, Zach, it takes 2 to tango, okay?
Yeah, that future cinephobe. But the point is, we were so upset at one another that we picked movies that not only we knew the other person hated, but also made sure that the movie would be a rental, just to make everyone more miserable that they had to pay money to watch a movie they hated in order to review it. It's actually a really amazing time in cinephobe history. The rental wars.
I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to go back in that period. Fun contention in that period for sure. Yeah. I mean, what's your OLI?
My first OLI. This is a bonus episode. So we can't blame anybody for this. It just sucked as a movie, but this was back when on the Patreon we would do special edition episodes for various holidays, Halloween, 420, etc. And this one was an ensemble cast of a movie that was just absolute shit. Like this was for nobody, no other reason other than it's Valentine's Day. We need a special edition episode for February. Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. God awful.
Cutting room floor.
I'll take accountability for it, because you guys tried to. It's funny that you said no one is to blame for it, because you guys tried to blame me for it in that episode. Almost
you are to blame for it.
Well, Amin just said that no one was to blame for it.
Well, he has no memory. You picked it. You picked it, motherfucker.
I threw out Valentine's Day along.
There were so many rom-coms to pick from.
Holiday movies. There's a whole bunch of shit.
And then the Bucks picked Lou Alcindor.
And then we watched that dog shit. Yep, it was a rental. It was.
It's like over 2 hours, right?
Over 2 hours.
It's it is all the makings of a swipe, a phobe sweep.
Does
all the makings?
Is he just not that into you? Does that qualify?
Ooh, last time I checked,
that's a good rom-com. That's
42.
Oh
yeah,
man,
it was just on the cusp. It was just on the cusp. Is that with TJ Miller, right? They work at an airport or whatever?
No,
that's
no.
She's out of my league.
She's out of my league.
No, this is like Scarlett Johansson, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Aniston, Ben Affleck.
2023
Justin
positive
Long.
review might have bumped it over the line. And it's directed by Ken Kwapis, the director of Dunstan Checks In.
You don't want to call the Kwapis?
The Kwapis.
Maze.
My first OLI. I probably should regret this one, but I don't. I don't regret Practical Magic because Zach dropped the FCG fiasco on us, and then he tried to trap me into daisy chaining into another Liam Neeson movie by picking Blacklight, which had Liam Neeson and Aidan Quinn and no one. And fucking no one was in that movie.
What do you mean no one?
And I had not a lot of wiggle room, and I let my anger turn to hate. And now, for some reason, also, Practical Magic 2 is coming out. And since we did this episode, we've been getting sent updates about Practical Magic 2. What feels like for 2 years. It feels like I've been getting news.
Folks? Sandra's in it?
Yeah, Nicole and Sandy are coming back for Practical Magic 2. That's up there with Now You See Me 3.
Is
the
most
not interested. Not interested, by the way.
But they think we are.
I'm not. I hate that fucking movie. Stop
The
sending
brand
me
we
Now You
built
See Me 3 shit.
It's so strong that they think we're going to see Practical Magic 2 and Now You See Me 3 in the theater.
I hate those two movies. Stop sending it to me. This isn't a bit. I hate those movies.
Zach, what if Dave Franco would come guest on Cinephobe for us?
No, not interested. Can I tell him how much those movies suck?
Like, no, I mean, you could do the episode however you want to do it.
Okay.
But he's coming. He's coming.
But no, because I had that weird thing with him in the airport. He probably doesn't remember that.
Yeah.
I love
what if he does? What if he's like?
What if he does? Hey, that time in the Salt Lake City airport.
Fucking weirdo.
I love how in the studio he's openly making fun of his
I do
Now
like
You
that.
See Me career. He just loves going around
that.
Vegas like a shit pig.
Yeah.
Conning people out of gambling money because he does magic tricks.
That is a great little joke.
High out of his ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't regret it.
Is the frog coming back for Practical Magic 2?
Good question. I guess we'll have to wait and find out when we do the episode.
Yep. All right, there it is. Zach, your other OLI.
This one hurt me so bad because it was my nostalgia. I wanted to do the movie. And I guess if there was a way to capture how I feel about it, I don't know, Maze, maybe if I was walking around thinking about it, you could play some walking around town music as I did. It's Suburban Commando.
Yeah.
I loved that movie as a kid. I thought it was good. And then we watched it as adults, and that movie is awful. That movie's awful. I thought it was going to be worth the rental. Oh, my God, that movie's bad.
Christopher Lloyd couldn't save it.
Christopher Lloyd couldn't save it. No. And this isn't even like now knowing what we know about Hulk Hogan, this ruined it. Like, no, the movie's just bad.
Even if Hulk Hogan was still a pristine character, right?
It's like, this movie just sucks.
If he had the reputation of like The Rock or John Cena, this
doesn't matter.
Still is garbage.
Still that bad, yeah.
Dude, I watched Rocky 3 with my kids the other night. Thunderlips. Terrible.
Yeah.
He's awful. He might be the worst part of that movie.
Yeah. So bad. So bad. God, that was really disappointing for me. It's a Hook situation, right? Like Hook, we watched, I'm like, this movie isn't as good as I thought it was.
But Hook was like critically acclaimed. That's the difference.
Well, I guess not. Hold on, let me check.
It wasn't critically acclaimed because it's on Cinephobe.
It's Cinephobe. That's a good point. Yeah, he's got me there. He's got me there.
We don't get to do those movies, remember? What's the other OLI? I mean,
all right then, Dodge. The rental wars have been brought up. There is, to me, the most seminal moment of the rental wars is After Earth. Just an awful movie that Zach pretends to like.
Didn't even write it down.
Yeah, of course you didn't.
Didn't even write it down. Not even
because you're a terrorist.
Not even my notebook.
Zach,
not on the page.
Zach, and not even a good kind of terrorist.
Not. Pretty girl.
It's about terrorists. It's about terrorists, man.
Pretty girl.
After Earth. It's such a horseshit movie, man.
What?
Oh my God. It's awful. The accents are awful. Will Smith is terrible.
Accents.
And you know how shitty that movie is? It's so bad. That's directed by M. Night Shyamalan and nobody blames him for it.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
He crashed more on that one. Did we give him a crash more for that?
People mentioned it,
right?
I think I did. I think I was the one that gave him a crash more for that.
Yeah, no, man, it gave us one of the best moments in Cinephobe history that became recurring so much.
What's the best moment?
I'm not the coward, you're the coward. I'm not the coward.
Again, it's not him saying it. It's you. It's just like it's
moments.
Like Gerard Butler's not giving us his moment. You're giving us his moment.
Oh, you're the coward. I think we like After Earth in the Cinephobe lexicon.
Maze, your other OLI.
Sounds like Amin's filled with Katai rage. My other OLI is definitely the worst rental of recent history. It was an excruciating movie to watch, so much so that even Amin regretted it. It's Vantage Point.
Oh, God, yeah. Now let's all pick it, but tell our version of it.
Now, Zach, do you want to go back to the beginning from your perspective and tell me why you did like renting?
God, that fucking movie.
Right before you tell me, we're going to cut to Amin thinking about how he had to run it.
Yeah.
To be clear, the reason I chose Vantage Point wasn't because I thought it was going to be good, but it was because, obviously, the daisy chain, but because I had been listening to one of the older episodes.
Yeah.
And Zach brings up the movie Vantage Point as an offhand remark. He makes a Vantage Point. You guys ever seen that movie? Like, I saw it in the theater. And after the third rewind, some dude stood up in the theater.
Oh, come the fuck up.
That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason I chose the movie. No other reason.
Maze?
That's it. That's Vantage Point.
Oh, that was yours. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you wanted his Vantage Point?
Oh, yeah. Your Vantage Point.
I understand that we did a few too many flashbacks, so you might have got confused as to where we were.
Rewind it again. Now we're at 12 o'clock now?
God.
Okay.
God.
It's noon. You're waking up.
It's noon.
Before you start your top five, there's a movie that we did that's not eligible. That was a rental. God, I had to have an argument with myself. I mean, I think you can do it. I think you can massage it in without anyone getting upset about giving away a future episode. Terrible.
Oh.
It should be here.
Yeah.
It should be here.
Well, yeah. Number 5. We've done it. We've done a rewatchington. The fucking playground fight in Daredevil clinched how bad this fucking movie is. It's awful. It's awful.
Justice is blind, but it can be heard.
There's no redeeming qualities of this movie. No.
Favreau's good. You didn't like Favreau? I thought he was funny.
It does suck.
He's in 2 scenes.
I couldn't put it on my list, Zach, because if we didn't rent it, I wouldn't have had the option to choose the director's cut.
What? What?
I'm just saying. If we had watched it on a streamer, I would have been stuck with whatever was on the streamer. But because it was a rental, I had the option to scroll down and get the Dante Jackson edition, and that made Cinephobe gold, man. Is me telling you guys
lore. Coolio's in this movie.
You guys the Dante Jackson cut while you guys are doing the regular movie, priceless, man.
Yeah,
amazing episode.
Also, MCD was pretty good in it too. Michael Clark Duncan,
good.
He's barely in it. He's barely in it. It's a lot of just me and this blind fuck and then her. That's all it is. And then this bingo as a kid. Fucking feeling his way around an alley while these 3 kids bully. I could have used more of the bullying. That's what I wanted. I'd give me an hour of him getting bullied as a kid.
You wanted more Morbius?
Yes.
A lot more AJ Soprano.
He wanted Daredevil to grow up across the street from a school. Kids just go to town on him. All right, my number 5. It's already been mentioned. It's already been shouted out. I got to say it again. Suburban Commando. What was the idea? Man. What are we doing?
It's a bad pick.
What are you trying to do? What was the story? What story?
What story?
you talking
Indeed. That's a big time what story.
Wait, and again, it was one of those movies like, wait, is he up on references? Is he not up on references?
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't commit to him either being an alien or just being like a dumbass from around
the
the
freeze
way.
gun that covers everybody in cum.
Yes.
Yeah. Dreadcom.
While
I
they
get
hold
like
still.
the architect angle for Christopher Lloyd.
The weird
Yeah.
thing about him driving on the road that doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Slamming
yeah.
on the brakes.
Yeah.
The walking around town music.
That's the best
Oh.
part. Is the walking around town music. That if that isn't in the movie, it's excruciating.
Christopher
Whenever
Lloyd-
Zach posts an Instagram story of him walking around, that's what I imagine.
You just hear the music.
Christopher
I gotta
Lloyd
get that
being in
music.
a.
I gotta get that music on a loop
Yep.
to just
Yeah.
play it. Yeah.
On a little boo box.
Yeah, my little night walks. Yeah, that's what I got.
Christopher Lloyd living in his garage. Like, what was it? Like his wife kicked him out. What happened? Or
Yeah.
something-
Or
'cause he's
that
an
was his
inventor?
office or something. Or
he's making inventions.
no, he's not an inventor.
No, I don't know
No.
where you are right now. That's not.
It's something. I remember a garage. I remember it was something about the
He
garage.
lives in like the back house,
Yes,
but that's where Shep Ramsey lives.
Shep Ramsey's the alien's
Shep
name,
Ramsey.
folks.
Shep Ramsey.
An alien
the
named
fuck
Shep
outta here.
Ramsey.
Shep the Pharaoh Ramsey.
Man, what's your number 5?
My number 5. Now this movie's on streaming all the time. I feel like I see this shit everywhere I go. So there's that. Because it sucks when we do a rental and then all of a sudden it's readily available left and right. Also, there's a fact that this movie makes me fucking pissed off every time I think about it. It's Taxi.
Oh,
Every fucking time.
First of all,
you want to talk about pretending to like a fucking movie?
first of all,
You
if
fuck
that
sick.
movie were available streaming, I'd rent it anyway. Because I want Queen. I will. As soon as
Buy
we're
it
done
right
with this
now.
episode.
Buy it right now, both in digital
That
and
makes me
physical
want to
copy.
move it higher. You'd still rent it?
Yeah.
Why?
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Well,
He's
Queen- I
lying.
want
He's
Queen-
lying about all of this.
I want
See,
Queen
yeah, he's
Latifah-
lying about
I
all
want-
of this. See, this is good. This is just if you're just listening to this, go
Yep.
go to the
Go, this
to
is
the
a
YouTube
beautiful
where?
video.
Go where?
We're
There
about
it is.
27
You can see
minutes
it.
in. You can see the lying
You
look
can
on
see
his
it in
face.
his
Yeah,
eyes. You can see his
right
lip
there.
quiver.
This
Can't hold
lying
it.
motherfucker.
First of all, nobody watches YouTube.
Everybody,
Everyone's-
your little buddy, Mr. Beast.
Nobody listens to techno.
Nah, Taxi's a banger, man. Come on, man.
Oh, come on,
Right.
man. I don't.
Okay. The former Mrs. Tom Brady, Giselle Bundchen. Remember her? A gang of Brazilian bank robbers. You got the only time Jimmy Fallon has ever been likable and funny.
What?
That scene where he's doing the offensive
What?
accent. Where he's doing the Scarface accent.
They
Boy.
killed a parrot.
And the greatest opening scene in movie history.
And Margaret's great in that movie. That's it.
That's it. That's literally
Queen,
it.
Queen Latifah does her own stunts.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Flips
No, she
switches
doesn't.
in a car. Like that's not
She
a
rode
stunt.
that bike through Manhattan,
Oh, God.
across the bridge into Brooklyn, and
now
then
you're just-
I am going to get so into chimp life. I'm going to throw my feces at you. I swear to God. Like I am just.
You're really
disgusting.
making me want to move it up higher on the
I,
list.
I like how Zach is like acting like he needs an excuse to get further into chimp life.
Yeah, I mean, breathe too hard. Oh, I'll
well,
do it.
well,
I'll
okay.
do it.
I'll do it,
All
guys.
right.
I'll throw poop at you.
You want to play
Considering-
hardball?
Yeah.
Okay, Susan.
Ed,
Ed.
you said hardball.
Zach, you're number 4.
Okay. Good intentions trying to solve one of the worst things in the world. You know, try to solve racism, but Soul Man as a rental, bad look. It's good. It's not streaming.
Oh,
you
so
know,
now,
it's good. It's not readily available.
well, no, I don't think it's available as a rental anymore, is it? Thought people complained.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
It
Maybe
was
not.
a rental at the time.
It was a rental at the time.
Yeah.
You didn't feel this way at the time, though.
What are you talking about?
Still a rental.
after you picked it, you didn't have this sort of remorse.
I've always had remorse.
No, you never had remorse. Mayes?
I've always had remorse. I've been trying to solve racism for hundreds of years.
I forget when he decided that he was doing the try to solve racism narrative. I can't remember if that was before or after.
January 28, 1982.
He came out the womb.
Came out the womb trying to solve racism.
Like, guys.
Can we all just get along?
Get along.
It's a rough movie, man. It's a real rough movie.
Zach's dead grandma was like, "Don't let the black one touch the baby." And Zach's like, "Grandma."
She absolutely would have said that.
We're too chicken shit to do that for Rewatchington, right?
No.
What are you talking about?
Well, we haven't done it yet.
We-
I'm just wondering why.
There you go. Put it on the list. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Do it in February.
Okay. Doubling up on
that's too
February.
far. Yeah,
We got to wait once. We got to wait that once.
All right, that's too far.
Can't return to the scene of the crime, Zach.
No. That's going too far.
Amin, you're number 4.
My number 4, and in retrospect, I wish I'd reordered this so it could have a sense of wonder and freshness to my picks. But my number 4 is another one that's been done. It's Practical Magic. Woof. What a boring movie. When people say chick flick, this is what they actually mean. It's
I don't
not
mind
rom
chick flicks,
com.
though. This is just a bad movie.
No, this is a chick flick. Chick flick. People call rom com chick flicks. Rom coms are chick flicks. They're for everybody, right?
Yeah.
There's rom and there's com. It's for everybody. But this is like, oh, we're empowering women with magic. There's no magic in this movie.
Hold on a second. Wait, let's hold on.
What? You don't think this is like a rise woman type movie?
Wait,
this is,
that makes it a chick flick? Oh, we're empowering women makes it a chick flick?
yeah, that's a movie for chicks, not something that's universal.
I don't know that that's true. I don't know. I mean, we're in 2025 now. I mean, I think you can be in your masculine energy and want women empowered. You know, I think you can be both.
I'm just saying,
Ally.
the movie is not meant to be that. It's meant to speak to a certain demographic. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You can have that. But it's like, woof. Awful movie.
I think it's just a bad movie. I don't even think it's a chick flick. I think it's just a bad movie.
I think stories are better with misogyny in them. Gives you something to root against.
Put that in the intro.
Fuck.
Okay, that whole thing in the intro. I think movies with misogyny in them are better. Put that in the intro. Fuck. That whole sequence.
Well, gotta write that down. Okay.
No breaks. No breaks. That whole thing.
Practical Magic is the one where I'm most surprised that there's like a community that likes it.
Crazy.
Of course there are.
No,
there are witch communities.
But it's not even like the witchiest movie you could have.
No.
Hocus Pocus is, but Hocus Pocus is actually good.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus is good, number one. Number two, it's not witch communities that like this. You know who likes this.
I do wonder if this is like a Morbius situation where the people that made Practical Magic are misreading the number of mentions on the internet for Practical Magic and think that means that they want more.
Man, if it makes money, who cares? All they got to do is make their nut
What's
better.
what I'm saying?
Morbius didn't make money.
2 makes money, then I give up, man.
Wait, didn't Morbius? No, Morbius made money, right?
Not enough money.
Not enough to validate a re-release in theaters.
It made,
But aren't
it
they
made
making
167 mil, but it probably, I mean, yeah, it definitely.
How much did it cost?
75 budget, but
75, and then take half of that.
Marketed the
all that.
fuck.
It's
out
marketing,
of it.
yeah.
They marketed
Yeah.
the fuck out
it
of
was
that
it was not a success. I know that.
Wow.
Well, more.
But they have those sequels coming. because they teased it with Jimmy the Fuck Torres or whatever the fuck
Dude,
is
Morbius 2 actually was made.
the Claw or whatever the fuck
Jimmy
is
the Fuck Torres.
I don't know. Whoever
Wait,
the guy was, whoever
you're not
he
talking about
was
the
at the
Vulture?
end, where you got
Are you
mad
talking
at
about
me
the
for not
Vulture?
knowing his full name. Yeah, whatever his name was.
Did you just fuck up the new Falcon's name from? You try to say Joaquin Torres and you turn it into
I don't
Jimmy
know.
the Fuck Torres?
I don't know. Who the fuck is he?
I thought it was an
His
extra
name
from
is Adrian
Gotti.
Toombs, the Vulture.
Okay,
Adrian Toombs.
same thing.
I really thought it was an extra from Gotti. Johnny the Fuck Torres.
Squints and Jimmy the Fuck Torres both stitched. And that's why they got whacked. My number 4. I took a blind dice roll on these 2 movies, hadn't seen them before, and came up big empty. I don't know that I would have picked them unless it was like a theme month.
Mm-hmm.
And now I definitely wouldn't pick them unless they were free. But 3,000 Miles to Graceland and Suburban Commando. Both bad. Just bad.
You put them together?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
It was Heist month and then Space Alien month. Took a risk. And I lost.
3,000 Miles to
It was a fail.
Graceland was pretty bad.
Woo.
The best part was the Scorpions fighting in the beginning, right?
Oh my God. That was the height of technology, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, Jurassic Park had come out like 16 years earlier, so
That's
no.
true. That's true.
Zach, you're number 3.
I hated this movie. I don't remember who picked it, but Ghost of Mars. Fuck that movie.
Oh, me too.
I hated that movie. You picked
It was
oh
me.
my God,
My
I
note-
hated that movie.
I was going to say,
What-
no
why did I pick
preamble.
it?
What a fucking turd. All caps. We paid for this?
I don't remember renting it, but now
We
I'm
paid
even
for
angrier.
this.
I'm angry.
What was the what was the I'm trying to remember what the daisy chain was. Why I went that way.
The
'Cause
easy chain
obviously
to Ghost of Mars
I'm not-
is John Carpenter.
Oh, John Carpenter. Yeah, I don't like John Carpenter. But I knew I
like
wanted
John
to
Carpenter.
get
This
I
was
don't.
just garbage.
No, I think all his movies are garbage.
The Thing?
Even that one.
What? No, you're just
I don't like John Carpenter. Why can't I like John Carpenter?
because The
You
Thing's
don't
a good movie.
Oh yeah? You want to talk about good movies? You hate Christopher Nolan. All he makes is bangers.
That's not true. But I'd like Inception.
Name-
I can admit
name a-
Inception's a good movie.
Name a bad Christopher Nolan movie.
Dark Knight Rises. That's a
Out of
bad
your
movie.
mind.
That's a bad
You're
movie.
out of your mind. It's my
That's a
favorite one.
bad
How about
movie.
that? Of that trilogy, it's my favorite one.
Well, now you're
I like
stupid.
that one.
That was just that. It's the worst one by
Yeah,
far.
fucked it.
Yeah.
That's the one where I actually would agree with Zach that he could have used an editor because that's like
Oh
two
my
movies.
God. Oh my
You
God.
didn't like Dark Knight Rises?
I
either?
like it. I
It's
like
terrible.
it, but he
It's
could have
terrible.
used an editor.
Big time.
It's
on,
two
man.
movies. He's in fucking.
Breaks his
He's in the
back. Gotta send him
prison
back to
pit for like
Yes.
an
The
hour.
chanting. Yes. It wasn't easy getting out of there.
I know it wasn't easy. He had his back broken. I'm just
Seemed
saying.
pretty easy to me. Fucking hop here, hop there. He's out.
I think Batman's Begins is slept on. That's what I'll say.
That's
It
the
is.
best
I
one.
think-
movie
That's
bangs.
the
It's-
best one. That's a
it's a
great
good- no,
movie.
it's
No,
not the
that's a
best
great movie. Legitimately great movie.
It's not the best one. The best one is
Easy.
Dark Knight Rises.
No. Second half of that
Batman
movie
Begins is
sucks.
the second best one.
Second half of
Dark
that movie
Knight-
sucks.
Dark Knight's the worst
first
one.
half of the Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight-
is phenomenal.
Let me tell you right now.
Cinema.
Heath Ledger doesn't kill himself. That movie's is like everyone likes it, it's okay, but no one's jerking off to it. They jerk
Right.
off to it 'cause
He
the guy
doesn't.
killed him.
If he doesn't die, I don't think he killed himself. If he doesn't
killed himself.
die,
He killed himself.
he happened to die.
No, he killed himself.
I don't think he committed.
He went
suicide.
crazy. He went crazy from the role, and then he killed himself.
Okay. If he doesn't die, he doesn't win an Oscar.
He doesn't kill himself.
Maze, what's your or who's pick is
I already
yours?
went. It's a Beans
Okay.
number 3.
Okay.
All right. Number 3.
Ghost of Mars sucks.
Fuck you for Ghost of Mars, by the way.
No, it does suck. I'm not. It's on my cutting room floor.
Flashbacks and flashbacks.
Yeah.
You wish it was
which-
on your cutting room floor. You wish you
No,
could
it's all-
cut it out.
And then a flashback from a vantage point they
Within
could not have had.
There's that,
point.
and there was also a flashback within a flashback.
Fucking insane.
Well, they were,
Like,
the whole movie was a flashback.
The whole movie's in a flashback. Then one of the characters has a flashback, and in the flashback, someone in there starts telling them a story, and they're having a flashback. It was amazing. Ice Cube, what was Ice Cube's name? Desperation Jones, what was his name?
Desolation Williams.
Desperation Jones.
That's you.
That's you.
That's
2 a.m. in Vegas next week.
Next week, baby.
You should not run a Pinkberry.
Number 3. This movie was awful all on its own. Not funny, not well acted, not well written. But perhaps the thing that takes it over the top, literally from cutting room floor to my number 3, was Mayes' adamant behavior that adamant opinion, that this is a Casablanca movie. Out cold. What a garbage piece of shit.
Cutting room floor. Wrote it down, cutting room floor. I did not like that movie.
The only Casablanca thing about it was they wore tuxedos at that one ball. That's it. There's no Casablanca in it. There's no Hill of Beans. No. There's no Germans. There's no analogous parts of it whatsoever to Casablanca. Oh, There's a jukebox, which I guess is supposed to be Sam. I don't know. Awful movie. Boring. Not funny.
A real time where he was just like, everything's a Casablanca movie.
Yeah. Well, everything was at that time. It was crazy.
No, it wasn't.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful series of movies.
This is
like Barbed Wire is a Casablanca movie. Like, no, it's not. It's a Jack-Off movie.
It's more of a Casablanca movie than Out Cold.
No, it's a love story.
No, I mean they're both equally Casablanca movies.
No, Out Cold is not
horrible butcherings of Casablanca.
No, it's not a horrible butchering. If it's vegan.
What, you think I haven't seen Casablanca? Me?
Wait,
you think me? I haven't seen it?
Wait, why did
I
you
haven't seen Casablanca?
That was more of a Casablanca movie.
Me, a cinephile over here. You think I haven't seen Casablanca? Get out of here.
I haven't seen it.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
By the way, that's a good movie.
Casablanca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that a few months ago. That's a good movie. No, it's good. I mean, it's good. I hadn't watched it in a long time. I hadn't watched it in years and years and years. That's a good movie.
Yes. Agreed.
Hey, Michael Jordan. He's a pretty good basketball player, guys.
It's not the Michael Jordan of movies, but it's up there.
The air up there.
All right, Zach.
Cinephobe. I fucking
number 2.
May's your number 3.
No, I did mine. It's Ghost of Mars. Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach, you're number 2.
Number 2, it's been mentioned. Fuck this movie. Fuck your opening scene. It's Taxi. That movie sucks from start to finish. No redeeming qualities of that movie. I can, if it's, but what about Giselle Bunch? I can look at her on the internet. Like that movie sucks.
Now who's the chauvinist pig?
That movie sucks.
How about you?
That was your first way of selling it. That was your first way of selling it.
She did a great job.
Oh, her and
she did a great job.
Her band of Brazilian bandits or everything.
Bank robbers.
That movie sucks.
Like they were good.
The movie sucks. No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
The movie sucks.
You didn't think Giselle Bundchen was good in that movie?
Jimmy Fallon is not likable in that movie, just like he's not likable in real life.
He was the most likable he's been.
I've heard some things, by the way.
I know. I've definitely heard things.
No.
I've heard things. I've heard things.
But
yes.
Recently.
Yeah. Yes. Well, how recent?
I'll put in the chat.
No, I thought you were gonna say this week, and then I'm like, all right, you got me beat.
You got me beat. Okay.
I heard something today. No, man, I feel like you guys are ganging up on me a little bit here, and I really don't appreciate it, but it's okay.
I'm not ganging up on you. I'm ganging up on this fucking movie that sucks.
You know?
This movie's terrible.
Pick 2 movies that I picked, so I don't know. Number 2. I watched this movie with my brother in the theater, and I hated it. We knew it was bad before we watched it. We walked in and came out and was like, holy fuck, how did this get made? And then years and years later, never watched it again. Mayes picks it for Cinephobe. And I'm like, it's awful, right? And we watch it, and again, may not have made the list if it weren't for the fact that Mayes filed it. It's Pluto Nash.
Yeah, wrote it down. Yeah.
God awful movie. You filed it. Imagine my surprise as I look into I was like, oh yeah, Pluto Nash was that, and I was like, it was a green. I saw the green box. I didn't even see the column. I didn't even see the column, Zach. I was like, who filed this shit? Was it me? And I looked at, and I saw. I gotta be honest.
When I looked, I scanned over and I saw that it wasn't a red sweep. I profiled. I absolutely assumed that you filed it and not Mayes. I profiled. I'll 100% admit that. I know racist. It was absolutely, and I'm trying to solve racism. It was absolutely racist.
January 28, 1982. The streak ends July 3rd.
Look,
2035.
I don't always win this battle.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you
file
file
it? Because I expected it to be so much worse.
But that's not
a standard.
It was movie 43, by the way.
What?
Or 44. Movie 44. No, movie 43. It was a 43rd Cinephobe.
Movie 43's.
Movie 43 was like
not a rental.
Movie 47 because we're really good at that.
Yeah, we nailed that one.
If I could go back and do that again, I would make movie 43 movie 43. But you know, one of those things that you don't know till it's over with. Yeah,
just one of those things.
Maybe rewatch it to that one and see if I can.
I think we're good.
No,
I think we're good.
No, I already had my rewatchington when I watched it for this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see it again.
I love clones.
That's the only redeeming thing we got from that movie.
Yeah.
Was it Jay Moore?
Yeah.
Right, Jay Moore had the clones. Yeah.
Cloned, fake looking Mary Louise Parkers. My number 2. I got to commend Zach for having it on his list. You know, I mean, probably should have been a little higher. But we all financially supported and then convinced all of our listeners to financially support Soul Man.
Hold on. We have often said, if you can find it a different way, go find it a different way.
Have we often said? I don't remember ever saying that.
You say it exactly like that.
I've never heard that term
in some
before.
way, in one way or another.
No, hold on.
I'm not against you pirating shit.
No, hold on, man.
I'm not against you guys pirating
all them
shit.
years at the factory, all that time I put in, and I'm the fucking delivery boy.
It's a wrong sound.
Go do it.
I'm guessing conservatively that we've put $500 into Soul Man's pockets because of our actions.
500? Do you think it's just 500?
$1,000. $3,000.
Yeah, probably.
3,000 miles of Graceland. Hit that noise.
That's fucked up. We fucked up, guys. I think on that one.
You should pirate.
No.
It's too late, Zach.
No.
It was episode 70. It's been 4 years, 5 years since.
Am I too late?
Am I too soon?
It's been 200 years. Zach, you're number 1.
This is what started the rental wars. This is what did it.
Let's hear what
R.I.P.D.
No, it's not. That was retaliation.
No,
that was retaliation.
We had just done Lawnmower Man, and then you picked R.I.P.D. This is what happened. That's the timeline. Mayes had picked picked Lawnmower Man. You said, all right, R.I.P.D. And you knew how I felt about it. And then that's when I had to get somewhat serious about this. I still have a nuke list that you don't want a part of.
Hold on.
No. I'll go ahead and help out here as Amin scours the spreadsheet. R.I.P.D. was like Omaha Beach. Like that we were in the middle of the war. It was the middle of the rental wars.
Lawnmower Man, R.I.P.D. That's the
what started the rental wars is you guys getting into an argument at the end of movie 43, which is episode 47.
This lying liar.
You're saying I got nukes shooting out of my dick. I got so many nukes. Dick Nukem, mutually assured destruction after Earth. That pick started the rental wars. Episodes 48, 50, 53, 54, 55, all rentals. So not only is After Earth a rental, it's responsible for R.I.P.D. and Grown Ups 2 specifically, but all 5 rentals. And that's before you get to the fact that movie sucked dick. That is the worst rental. That started it all. Was renting
RIPD.
After Earth.
No,
And
RIPD.
RIPD was part of that.
That was was what set it off. I wouldn't have picked Grown Ups 2.
No, but that was Grown Ups
I
2
wouldn't
was a
have picked it.
retaliation to RIPD.
Yes, to RIPD.
Well, we were already in it.
What did you?
We had just done Lawnmower Man.
I remember.
We had just done the breakup, Mom and Dad, Lawnmower Man, and then he decided to do that. No reason for that.
So
no
you're
reason
saying
for
the
that. We're in a
rental wars is
ceasefire, and he
only
fired.
RIPD,
And
Grown Ups 2, and
he
Johnny
didn't
Be
have the
Good.
nuts. He didn't have the nuts.
We were
Okay?
already in it, man. That was we were already deep in the wars. That was the most concentrated
No.
period.
No.
And I'm with you. That movie fucking sucks.
It does. It's the worst.
That's a good number one, but I'm just
No, you
saying
didn't.
that you're wrong
No,
on
you
the
didn't.
timeline.
Had we not just gone through 3 movies that were not part of that whole, like, here's some real bullshit to go through.
Dude, if you remember the episode before After Earth, you start to tease it, you're going to pick it. And
Movie
I literally
43.
begged you not to take it. The end of that episode, you can listen. I bet, like, Zach, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And you did it. And I told you right then and there.
And then we went through 3 movies where you could have gotten over it. You could have gotten over it.
Oh, so now I could have gotten over it. You could have gotten over it too.
No. There was no chance of a ceasefire at that point once you went to RIPD. No chance. We had a ceasefire, and you violated that.
By the
You
way,
violated that.
You're not the only one who got nukes.
You don't have anything that can. I know
got-
stuff that will hurt you.
I have shit that I've been holding for the train this whole time. This whole time I said, no, I can't
Trains
drop
don't
this.
even
I can't.
exist anymore.
There's a perfect daisy chain here. Like,
Train.
nope. Might use it on the train one day. Don't want to give it away.
You have no idea what I have. You have no idea.
I
you want to get into it? You want to start a war? We can start.
We could start it back up. We could start it back up right now.
Okay. All right then, Dodge.
Whose pick is it next? Mine.
Guys, it's a CT5.
It's my pick.
You already picked.
We're not
Damn.
doing picks on this. It's a CT5.
You already picked.
Give us your number one, though.
My number one. It's a movie. Usually with some of these rentals, I have an idea or whatever. This one, I didn't know. I was like, oh, I've never seen this movie. Oh, who's in the cast? Oh, shit. I like him. Oh, shit. I like her. Oh, shit. He's funny as shit in everything I've ever seen. And there's a big burst of energy, enthusiasm from the person who made the pick. Says, oh, you guys are going to love this. It's one of my favorite movies, da-da-da. And I watched that whole shit staring at my screen, wondering how you could take Danny McBride and make him not funny. It's Hot Rod.
See?
Because unlike all the other ones,
So
Hot
to be
Rod.
clear, you picked me number one, me number two, me number three, me number four, me number five, and then After Earth? Really? And then Valentine's Day, which you didn't blame me for, but then we established that probably I
was
should
your
be blamed.
fault.
So
Yeah.
basically,
Look,
the only thing that Zach rented that made you pissed off was After Earth, but not that pissed off. It's an outside looking in.
Yeah, if I had to reorder it, I think I
Soul
might
Man. Soul Man's all good with you.
No, no.
You're happy to rent Soul Man.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this: Soul Man was
What the
offensive, and it wasn't a good movie, but I enjoyed watching it.
Put that in the intro.
These are the movies that viscerally made me upset.
Holy shit.
Cool. So, I mean, Zach
Out
and I spread it
respect
out a little
for our
bit.
producer, I did write Hot Rod down, but I was like, I'm not going to pick that. I don't need to start anything here.
Well, you
I didn't
already
enjoy
did.
that. I didn't
You
enjoy
already
it.
Well, you did start something here.
What did I
are you
start?
doing? You started a new rental war.
I didn't have to rent Hot Rod because I have it on DVD.
Dude, what was that look that you just gave me? He paused mid sip of his coffee and he just kind of raised his eyebrows and tilted his head, and then finished the sip. God damn it! I hate you guys. This is a bad category we chose. All it's done is rip open all these old wounds that had healed over time. Now we're back.
We microwaved the rental wars.
Yeah.
Brought it back.
Yeah, we nuked them.
Freeze dried. Dick nuke them.
I'm having money problems, man. I can't afford this right now.
Money ears.
All right, cutting room floor. No, what was it? It's After Earth.
Oh, After Earth. Yeah.
I did the whole rental wars as my number one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cutting room floor. Jade.
Yeah.
We didn't redeem that one with the rewatchington.
No.
Primal and then Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, Jiu-Jitsu was fire.
Jiu-Jitsu for sure was $6 because it was new.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I knew that. I tracked that one down. I'm pretty sure Primal was $6 too, or
it was
something.
New. Yeah,
because
it was new,
also
so it wouldn't
new.
shock me. Yeah. Primal was disappointing because I thought it was going to be better, but I don't regret it at all.
We never
where's my
refer
car?
to that.
No. Yeah, I try to make Primal references every once in a while.
It's one of the most forgettable movies we've done.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car?
Also have that on DVD, not a rental.
Hated it again. Saw it in the theater. Didn't like it then.
Disappointed. Yeah. Oh no, I used to like
it.
Disappointed with the rewatch.
I never liked it. Never liked it when it came out. Didn't like it in years since.
Catwoman. Toughie.
Nah, I'd rent that again.
CGI City, man.
I would own it. I wouldn't rent it again. I would own it. I wish I could. I wish I could put that money towards a purchase.
Hulk.
Yep.
Hulk is
138 minutes
Hulk,
for that one, man.
Absolutely.
Way too long.
Jesus
and Eric
Christ,
Bana is way too ass on.
Speaking of movies that we never talk about, look who's talking to.
On my list. Yeah.
I always also cutting room floor.
Only 82 minutes.
What?
It's the exact opposite of Hulk.
Jesus.
Like that's pre our getting to 90 phase. They didn't even try.
So
they said,
look who's talking. Look who's talking to is my Suburban Commando, Zach.
Yeah.
Because I remember delighting in this movie as a child.
Same.
Oh my God, the babies are talking.
Oh my God.
And then
I was a kid
it.
once. I was that young once.
Oh, would it be cool if you can understand what babies were thinking? And I watched the movie again. I'm like, this is awful.
And it's just an abusive household.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like, these kids are going to be fucking meth addicts.
Kirstie Alley, excuse me. She's
Amin will pretend to like this one, and you know why he does. What Men Want.
Great movie, man. Taraji P. Henson.
I love her. It's a terrible movie.
Carl Anthony Towns.
The only thing that was good from it was the Cuck O'Leary coincidence.
Hello.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yeah,
for this list for sure. I should be angry about this one, but I'm not for whatever reason. It's long. It's horrible. Zach did a fraudulent file. Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Oh no, that was fun. Willem Dafoe. Come on. Jason Patrick sucks, but
I do think we had to do that movie at some point. So that's why
the crash at the end. No, that's a good one. It's a little long.
Copper poisoning.
Another one of these movies that people had begged us to do. You guys got to do this movie. Oh, this movie's awesome. It's the best. And the movie I'd heard about through the years, and like, okay, I guess people really like it. It must be good. Grandma's Boy. Just don't fucking get it. It's not funny.
Too American.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's heavily.
Should be more upset about this one as well, but I am a big D-Rod fan, Simon Says.
Yeah, on my list. Yeah. Toughie.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
You tell me it's written by the guys, the Broken Lizard guys, and it has Sean William Scott, who I think is a very funny actor.
Yeah.
And it has Burt Reynolds. Oh my,
who's great.
And Jessica Simpson did a great job as Daisy Dukes. What are you smiling at? Why are you smiling?
Nice,
why is everything
roundy?
Look, guys, I said she did a great job as Daisy Dukes. You're making.
I think it's Duke.
Is it not Daisy Dukes?
I think it's Duke.
How come you caught him but not me?
Yeah, good question.
Young Daisy Dukes. I wasn't thrilled to rent this bag of shit, but at least I don't have to pay to see F1 now because I've already seen Driven.
Oh my God.
Come on, guys. You want to talk about things that have provided for Cinephobe?
What?
We got Memo Moreno. We got Burt Reynolds in a wheelchair.
Hurricane Smith. I wish we didn't have to rent that. R.I.P. to the legend, but
that didn't make my cutting room floor. It was bad. It wasn't bad enough to be mentioned. It's no goddamn.
It's filthy. You love it.
Exactly. Condom. It's no. It's no. What's it called? Oh shit! What is it? Geely. No, that's a bad movie.
No, that's not even close to my list. Banger of a rewatchington. No, that was a fun one.
It's a foundational part of the history of Cinephobe.
You want to talk about foundation?
Is Geely
suckmydick.com?
Geely's the type of movie that'll never be streaming, right?
No. Oh my God. No, they can't.
Yeah,
they gotta make a Geely too.
They don't want to put that anywhere
Bingo
near like a Netflix
Maze,
queue or something like that.
I'm looking at the rental list. You phobed heart condition?
Correct.
Crazy.
What's
Noticed
wrong
the
with
same
you?
thing yesterday.
That's a great movie.
Great movie.
Okay, whatever.
Zach, you phobed Street Kings. That was a great movie.
Look, I'm open to a rewatchington.
Oh, we got to put that on the list.
I'm open to it. I'm not going to be like, I'll never like them. I didn't like it when I watched it. I'm open to rewatchington.
Keanu's ass off.
Keanu was great.
What Forrest Whitaker's ass off. Come on, man. As the crooked unit. I mean, it's all like a bootleg ass training day.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's middle management training day.
This was the last one on my cutting room floor, and it's definitely not nearly as bad as some other ones that I mentioned, but Bad Company.
My twin brother was CIA? Come on, man.
Whenever I hear numbers.
It made the intro.
Yeah. No, if you made the intro, that gets you a leg up. But also Primal made the intro, and I think I regret that.
What's what part of
Einstein?
That's from Primal.
That's from Primal.
How about that?
Send us your CT5 lists of your CT5 worst rentals at Talk Hoops, at Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle, at Cinephobe Pod, at Count the Dings, or drop in that Discord by being a Patreon member, patreon.com/countthedings.
Send us the ones that you had to rent that we said were
a good
available.
one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
The bad ones that we made you rent inadvertently.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.